I've had this action cam for a while now and I never remember to get it on my helmet. So I finally pulled it out and turned it on. And yeah, let me know if you like the point of view footage and hopefully enjoy. I knew right away as soon as I cut into the top part of that log it was pretty punky, and the bottom part was pretty solid and good firewood, so I just moved down a little bit just to cut the top part off, and we'll see if it's punky a little further down, and we'll keep just cutting chunks off till we get to the good wood. Now I wanted to talk about saw size when you're doing firewood like this. So this is, 12-inch ash. It's super hard wood, but it's not that big. And I'm running a 71cc saw here. And I see a lot of people, just do firewood with 50cc saws or 55cc saws. And personally, in my opinion, that's just not big enough. If you look at some of my other videos where I compare the cut speed of my, G44 to some of my smaller saws, like my 54cc Sup Mix, or even my smaller Ryobis, something in that range, the speed at which an extra 15 cc's cuts through a decent sized log is astonishing, to be honest. And like, let's say this 12-inch log here, let's say the 44 cuts through, compared to like a 50cc saw, let's say it cuts through it in an extra 5 seconds, which is probably pretty close to what it's going to do. Just in this segment here I looked at it, and it's 12 minutes by the time I gas my saw up and start it and warm it up and then do these cuts, and there's about 30 cuts in these two logs here. So if every cut saves 5 seconds, then that's close to 2.5 minutes just in cutting time alone over a 12-minute, really probably more like a 10-minute period, because there's 2 minutes for gassing the saw up and warming it up. So in my mind, you gotta run the biggest saw that you can comfortably manage. Otherwise, you're just wasting time. And 2 minutes doesn't sound like a whole lot, but extrapolate it out over running a saw continuously for like 2 hours or even the whole day, it really does add up. So, 2 minutes over a 10-minute period is 20%. So if you can save 20% of time in in the bucking phase of doing firewood, that's you're making more money.
Alright. A noodle one. Throw all the naughty ones over here. The naughty ones. Very naughty.